Hi there, my name's Alana, and today we are going to be talking about my most worn perfumes. So we have taken a look through my luxury perfume collection, and today I'm going to be sharing with you a little bit about my philosophy when it comes to fragrance, and of course the fragrances that I love to wear. I know that you can't smell a fragrance through a screen. I wish that was a thing, but I'm hoping that you'll find this interesting and helpful in the way I describe them if you're looking for a new fragrance for yourself. If you are interested in seeing a video of my entire perfume collection, I will leave it linked down below. Please be kind and forgiving. I'm a much better filmer and YouTuber than I was when I filmed that. I might refilm that one day. However, my collection hasn't really expanded that much since I filmed it. So without any further ado, let's get into it. So when I look at perfumes, yes, I care about its scent family, and I care about the top notes, and blah, blah, all that perfume language. I care about it, I get it, I know what I like. But for me, I really divide my perfumes into two categories. My daytime, work appropriate, sort of cute, I guess would be the word I would describe them, fragrances, versus my evening, sexy, like, smoldery type fragrances. And so for me, fragrance is very much about how it makes me feel. So when it comes to date night, I love to have those sweet, sexy, oriental gourmand type of scents. However, when it comes to the office or like imagine going shopping with friends, I can't imagine that anymore, then I want something that's just sort of uplifting and light and not too much. Now, I don't work in a scent-free environment, so of course if you work in a scent-free environment, you're not wearing perfume to work. But if I'm going to wear perfume to work, back when I used to go into an office every day, who knows when that's going to happen again. But if I'm going to be wearing perfume to work, I want it to be light and sweet and cheerful, and I don't want it to give off those sexy vibes. So that's sort of how I view fragrance. So I'm going to start off with my daytime fragrances and then get into my evening fragrances. So I have approximately 25 full-size fragrances, and I have pulled 8. So the first 3 that we're going to talk about are daytime. So no matter if a fragrance is day or night, for me, one of the buzzwords that I see on a fragrance that just makes me want it is jasmine. So Marc Jacobs Daisy is a fruity floral fragrance with notes of strawberry, violet leaves, and jasmine. And if there's one fragrance that comes to mind when I think everyday, work appropriate, maybe even a great starter fragrance for a young woman in your life, I think Daisy is a great place to start. Not only is the bottle gorgeous, but the smell is very light and youthful. The next fragrance in this category is my Burberry Blush. And this fragrance is actually very special to me because I wore it on my wedding day. So I'm always going to feel something very special about the scent. This is also a fruity floral with notes of pomegranate, rose, and again, jasmine. So again, this is just a beautiful, soft, feminine perfume. I think this one is so pretty. I love the simplicity of the bottle, and let's just give it a quick spritz. And I love the way that it starts with rose, but the jasmine just brings it just a little bit deeper for me. So I really, really enjoy this one, and I can't recommend it enough. And my final everyday fragrance is Scent of a Dream by Charlotte Tilbury. This one is the deepest of the day and evening fragrances, and to me, this is the one that I love to transition from day to evening, so especially if I have an evening event. Again, this is all in the context that life is normal. But if I'm going to work and then going to an event after, this is a great scent to wear because it doesn't smell like too much at work, but it transitions really well into the evening. Honestly, I really debated if this one belonged in the day or the evening category. However, I decided day because a lot of the ones in the evening ones I would never wear to work. I actually got this for free as a gift with purchase a year or 2 ago off Charlotte's website. No complaints there. And I like this one. This is just an easy one to pop on, and I'm never disappointed by it. Okay, so next up we have my Burberry Black. And I actually received this as a Christmas gift from my parents after wanting it for a very long time. So the bottle is absolutely identical to my Burberry Blush. However, it's of course not pink. So my Burberry Black is again in the floral family. It's a warm floral with notes of sun-drenched jasmine flower, noticing a trend, candied rose, amber patchouli. So again, these are notes that I generally enjoy. And this one's just deeper, it's more mature. It has, I think, a real elegance to it and a real presence. So I think this one is beautiful. Now this next one is a newer favorite of mine. I was sent this one earlier last year, and ever from the first moment I smelled it, I was just in love. This is Gavon's L'Interdit, and it is, again, a floral. It's a warm floral with orange blossom, jasmine, and patchouli. Okay, so this one. I love this one because you can really smell that orange blossom. I find the orange blossom in it just gives it this sweetness, but the jasmine just sort of pulls that sexiness into the evening. And when I spritz this one, I feel just enveloped. Like, I just feel like this orange blossom is just wrapping around me in this beautiful cloud. And I have to say that of all the perfumes I'm talking about today, no perfume makes me feel more than when I spritz this one on. I just love it. I think it's so sweet. I just obsessed. Okay, and now within the night category, we are heading into my 3 kind of deepest, darkest, sexiest, like I'd wear these on a date night. Like if you're a gentleman watching this and you are looking for a gift for a special someone for Valentine's Day, these are the ones I recommend. If you are looking for something to wear on Valentine's Day, these are the ones I recommend. These ones just so beautiful and sexy. I would never be caught dead wearing these at work. So this is a gourmand scent, which is probably one of my favorite kinds. And this is Flower Bomb by Victor and Wolf. So this is a warm and spicy with warm and sweet gourmand scents. Like, my favorite already. Has jasmine, orange blossom, and patchouli. So you're noticing the same fragrance notes are what I'm attracted to, but this one it just smells sexier. It just has a little bit more depth to it than the others, and I always feel so sexy when I wear that one. So Sephora doesn't list this one the same as it does the others, but I'll read to you a little bit. The style is fresh, exhilarating, enigmatic. And it says, black cherry blinks in the first wink. The second wink takes place as Rose enters the stage. Finally, the shadowy temptations of licorice and smoky black tea are ever so revealing, led to an irresistible seduction for the ultimate temptation, the entire creation wrapped in fresh, enigmatic, exhilarating, mischievous, and captivating. So this one is, again, just a beautiful, beautiful, just like deep, sexy scent. I think what sort of brings that sexiness to it for me is the black licorice. That's not a note that we've seen in any of the other fragrances that are in my most worn. And I know that if I'm going out for a nice dinner date, or maybe we're having like an anniversary, or, you know, Valentine's Day or something, like that's the kind of scent that I want to wear because it makes me feel good. And finally, when I think of a gourmand, I think of Dior Hypnotic Poison. So first we're going to smell it because I can't hold it and not smell it. Oh man, love that one. Okay, so this one has notes of bitter almond, caraway spice, sumac jasmine, cinnamon, tuberose, vanilla, musk, mosses. The style is hypnotizing, extravagant, and bewitching. And this one smells almost sickeningly sweet, but not in like a sweet way, like in a very sexy way. Like this is like the dark chocolate of perfume. Like, you know it's luxury, you know it's high quality. It's Dior, and it just, love it. So as you can see from my most worn fragrances, I definitely love those evening fragrances. But just as someone who is a young professional working in downtown Toronto, I like to be mindful of just, you know, like what's appropriate for the office. And so I don't typically wear some of those darker, deeper ones to work, but definitely date nights or evenings. And you know, the funniest thing about fragrance, just as we wrap up this video, I was at Sephora on Bloor Street when I was in university. And the guy who was working in the perfume section was kind of cocky. And he was like, I was like looking for a new fragrance or something. And he was like, women say that they own 20 different fragrances. He's like, women own the same fragrance in different bottles. I guess for men too, but I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, well, you like what you like, and you're just going to buy the same scents and the same notes from different brands. And that really stuck with me because all these years later, it's like, orange blossom, jasmine, rose, jasmine, 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 jasmine. Like, those are the scents I like. So these are my most worn perfumes. And again, I did create this video because one of my subscribers did ask to see my full perfume collection. So again, I'm going to leave my full collection link down below. Just know that when I filmed that, I've just grown a lot since as a YouTuber. But I did want to share with you a more curated, most worn. These are my favorites, the ones I'm reaching for right now. I think later this year I will refilm my full perfume collection, but I want to give it a couple of months because there's a couple that have sort of piqued my interest, and I just feel like there's only a couple of ones that are different today than what I had when I originally filmed that. But on the flip side, I've also sort of decluttered some and given some away. So, you know what? Yeah, I think I've given some away. I don't know, and decluttered. So I think I will, at some point this year, refill my perfume collection. But today, I just wanted to share with you my most worn, especially in time for Valentine's Day. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Mwah. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. We talk about luxury beauty, luxury makeup, and all things beautiful here on Classy on the Run. See you guys in the next one. Bye. Mwah.